All right, we're back as we just finalized the interview. Andy Thomas, Blaine Matthews taking some time and getting all of us up to date, up to speed on what is going on, and they give us the big thumbs up on Flow. So live stream going well, and appreciate that. When we asked them to thank everybody, first and foremost, they thanked the live stream, so that is super cool, and it's going well. Right now, we have the pleasure and awesome people coming in here. Keith Bailey, Bree Bailey, and Brinley Bailey in the announcing trailer here today. Super excited to have you here, Keith, and the crew.
Thanks for having us here. We're excited to be here. We're excited about the live stream and the things you guys are doing on Flow. It's exciting, so hopefully everybody's tuning in and enjoying it.
Yeah, so I'm slid out not to be seen. These are the racers that you could see out there, Flow. Again, what an enjoyable moment. Basically, what we've got, Power Hour coming up here. Power Hour is new, Keith.
Okay.
We've talked a little bit about it. It's the biggest and the baddest coming up at 1 o'clock. What do you feel about the change on that? How does it seem to you? Are you excited about that?
Yeah, we're super excited about the Power Hour coming. RMSHA, we're racing all day to get everybody up and down the course. And so it does take a while to watch. And so the way they've structured it is we've got the Power Hour coming, and we're going to be able to watch the top guys running all at the same time. And so you can kind of tune in same time every weekend, I believe. Is that the way it's going?
Yep.
And you're going to be able to watch the kind of who's who of RMSHA racing. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of really good racing, some really good stacked classes. All the classes this year are really tough. There's a lot of good riders and a lot of good riders healthy. And so, but these are the best of the best.
So that goes into one topic, healthy. How you feeling this year? You good?
Yeah, you know what? It's interesting you should say that. I was feeling really good. I just had a little get off on my 7 improved run, and I was able to get up and get going again. But I've got I don't know for sure what's going on with my leg. We've got like a muscle contusion or something, and I was able to get through the run, but we're kind of going to nurse it back and see if we can get ready to go for 9 improved. So other than that, we're good.
We played you on instant replay on that. One of the biggest questions I want to ask that when you came down, to make sure you're okay. It was a little bit ugly on that far side.
Yeah, it was that lane change or the gate changes in the lane kind of made it a little rougher. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy a nice rough course. The technical side of it, I think is a lot of fun. Just made a little mistake coming to the ravine and kind of got off balance there. Came over the berm and hung on to it,
But the course is super ugly right now. Like, everybody's struggling to get up through there. I mean, even some of the high marks are running times, running in the competitor side.
Yeah.
Keith Bailey, no stranger to doing a great job up there and getting in placings. You're an absolute stunning racer. It's super fun to watch you. And I love the methodical thinking it through. We talked about this as we finished up in Bear Valley, California last year.
Yeah.
And Keith is one to step back, help everybody out, kind of guide them through what they're doing and go, push them to keep being better.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. At this point with racing and stuff, I'm getting a little older. I'm about ready for the Pro Masters class, and it's just a lot of fun helping guys get going, helping the younger ones kind of get into the sport and going like that. And the RMSHA's doing a really good job at that right now. We got a lot of new racers, a lot of young racers, and that's really exciting to see.
It's very, very cool. And we're going to kind of transition right here, Keith, to your girls. So this is pretty cool. Brinley Bailey, Bree Bailey. Brinley's on the mic right now. Going to be doing a little swap off with the headsets. But how is things going? I mean, how many years racing do we have right now?
This is my second year racing.
So last year was exciting, right?
Yeah.
We called your race. Keith actually come in a couple times like, this is it, and so excited. And your whole family, I don't know how many people are here, but you got a cheering crew behind you because it is awesome. When you turn loose, everybody is just cheering away for both of you, right?
Yep, my mom and my sisters and Bree and my dad, so yeah.
Yeah, so we've got 2 more girls coming up. They're a little younger. They're getting ready to race the 200s right now, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
So as we get into that, how is the race hill? I mean, is it intimidating? Does it feel good? Test and tune out here right now, right? We're just getting a feeling for it on our 8 series race circuit in the RMSHA circuit. Are we going to be able to get into all of them with testing and tuning here? How do we feel getting into this?
At first sometimes it's a little scary and stuff, but once you get in the groove, it starts to get better as the season goes on. So
absolutely. How did you place yesterday in qualifying into finals today?
Qualifying was a little rough yesterday, but we made it over a couple times, which is good. And today we did pretty good. We took a 3rd, so.
Well, the biggest thing, Brinley, if you say we come in today and took a 3rd, That means you're in finals day of RMSHA. What class was it in?
That was the first one, stock.
First stock. So
Yep.
you come in, and we took third on a final day. That means you're doing awesome, right?
Yeah, it's been a good day.
That's super cool. Now, Bree, as we switch it off, we apologize for that. We got two in here, but there we go. Where are we at on race season? How many years? What do we got?
So this is my first year, first race racing in the juniors 12, 13 year olds.
Juniors 12, 13. Competitiveness. How many in the races? How fun is it?
It's super fun. I love it.
Keith, what does it feel like seeing them girls run up that hill? Intimidating, happy, sad, scared? What do we got?
Yeah, I think I'm more scared for them running up the hill than when I'm going, and stuff. But it's super exciting. I've said to a lot of racers this weekend, man, I could stop racing right now and just enjoy watching these guys. It's a lot of fun to watch your kids kind of step in and start going. So we're having a good time.
That's pretty cool. So, Bree, it's our first year into here. We're going to race the full series.
Yes, I'm a cheerleader, so I will miss a couple races for cheer competitions. But other than that, I should be here.
I totally understand. My daughter Lily tried to get in last year. She had some fun, but cheer really puts a stop to some of that stuff, which is pretty cool. I guess we could talk a little bit about your cheer.
Yeah.
Backside of this thing, cheer. Who do we cheer for?
I don't cheer for anybody. I just cheer on an elite level where we do a routine with stunts and then place.
I don't cheer for anybody. You're on a private routine. You're awesome. That is super cool. So in off season, I mean, everything's getting prepared for all of this. As Keith knows, and the girls now know, there is some preparation, right? And we go in. What do we do in the off season to get prepared for the RMSHA season?
So a lot of times what we're doing is, obviously staying in shape, but we like to do a lot of cross training. We like to ride dirt bikes. So we do a lot of that and a little bit of racing there too, just on an amateur level. But that really helps us stay prepared for the race season.
Yeah, I love it. What else do we got to go over? Anything we want to get out there? Let's go over some sponsors. Sponsors are always a big deal for each one of us. We'll make sure each one of you, as there may be some changes, let's make sure we get those sponsors in.
Yeah. Sponsors are who makes it happen, right, and makes it possible. So we're grateful for all of our sponsors. Polaris, we've got Climb. We're all in our Climb gear here. Mountain Tech Performance. We've got Carl Cycle Sales. They're doing all of our shocks. Thomas Racing we got the rear suspension running that this year. We've got TKI Performance, Oxbow gear. We have got Jorgensen's, Snow Big Deal, and of course Onyx Off-Road, who's sponsoring us in the series this year, and we're really great for them stepping in big and helping us out. So
that's awesome, Keith. We're all looking forward to see a race, and girls, we're looking to see those top three placings, which we know you can do, and I know Dad's going to be cheering on too. He's going to say, you know what, girls, whatever placing is just fine, but in the back of his mind, he's saying top three, top five, let's get it. You're good enough. We're going to go, and you guys have obviously already done a great job. Before we go, I didn't get to tell Bree, where did we race? What did we do yesterday and today?
So yesterday, I didn't ever get up the hill completely, but I got really close. And then today I got a 9th place, and then I'm still waiting on my next run.
So, again, we didn't get very close, so we high marked up on the top. Are we 17 gates on Blue Lane?
yeah, I think there's, 15?
There's 16
15 or 16
gates.
at the lights, yeah.
16
Yeah.
gates. 16 gates up to the top, and we high mark close to the top, yeah?
Yeah, I got 10.8.
10.8, so you're right there, and Dad's going, oh.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, the one run, it was interesting. She was going, and I was on the line. And so I got to watch. It was her first run, actually, first run ever. And she goes up the hill, and I'm sitting there like, don't go green, don't go green. So that green light gives us the go-ahead. And she ended up going up and turning out, and my light went green just as she was coming down the hill. So kind of fun.
That's super cool. I was just jumping over there, checking on times, but we're still good. So, yeah, green light, you're looking at me going, can you hit a commercial, Trace, right?
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
We got to watch it. 10.8 on a 16-gate, 10 point, which means you pushed into finals with a 10.8, right? Is it
Yes.
10.8, right?
Yeah.
So you went into finals. What class was that in?
That was just my first class.
First class. And then how did we do today? I
And
think you already
then
told me, but I got to ask again.
I got 8.01
So did we made it up? Did we make it up the
I
hill
did not
yesterday
make
or
it up
today?
yet,
I can
no.
see that frustration. that frustration sets in. But you know what? That's usually first race. Like again, this is test and tune. We're feeling how everything goes. We're getting the feel for it, getting up to the top. Afton Racing, are we going to be in Afton, girls?
Yeah.
So they will be there. The junior 12 to 13 don't race there.
Gotcha.
At Afton. So Bree will be there cheering us on. And so
I'm not going to lie. That's probably a good thing because when you look from the bottom to the top of that hill and you're looking just from a monitor standpoint, it's scary. I can't even imagine sitting on the seat and running through that course.
Yeah, that's the gnarliest hill we race other than Jackson, of course. And so that one's a little bit intimidating.
Absolutely.
And, it's a lot of fun, though.
So we got all that dialed in. Everybody's in place. We do all the off-season stuff. And we're here. How does the RMSHA season feel this year? Things have changed, Keith, a lot. As we go through sizes of sleds, sizes of engines, we do 6, 7, 9s. We go in a different way of putting it together. How does it feel to you on that?
Yeah, we've kind of changed the way that we run them a little bit in the pro classes. We actually are going back to the way we used to run when I started racing.
Got it.
And so we do all of the 600, so 600 stock, 600 improved, 600 mod, and then start over at 700 stock, 700 improved, 700 mod. I think there's people on both sides of which one they like better. This one feels a little familiar just because it's what we used to do. We really did that because kind of the premier classes end up being those 900, 1,000 and open classes. So that puts those classes all together later in the day so that we can do this power hour. And so I think, for the fans especially, I think it's a big win.
That's a big win right there.
Yeah.
So if everybody just adjusts a little bit on that, it does pay off. It is worth doing the change.
Yeah.
The girls seem to agree.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I think that, getting the fans something that's easier for them to watch, to be able to come in and see something going, the top guys all at one time is really good. So.
Yeah, that's awesome to talk about. Keith Bailey and I went through the last year's season. I had some stumbles up on my side too. It's a lot of learning curves. Keith picks us up, says, "Keep going, guys. Everything's going good." This year comes out with a knock it out of the park, race it up the hill type feel. Everybody's feeling good. You Bailey girls and the Bailey family is racing absolutely fantastic. We're excited to see you guys all out here having a great time. You look great too, by the way. Thanks to Climb,
right? Thanks to Climb.
We're gonna plug that one. Climb's doing great. Is there a starting line on our pro side? Starting line, thanks to Climb right there. Keith, Bree, Brinley, we wish you luck throughout the RMSHA season. Thanks for stepping in the trailer with us. We appreciate you.
You bet. Thank you.
Keep on racing.